Hi guys, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, I am Sarah, and today I'm going to be talking all about everything that I do for my skin. Today I'm going to just spill all my skincare secrets because skin has been a passion of mine for probably over 10 years now, ever since I dealt with severe cystic acne. And I went through a big healing journey, and that's really what got me into holistic health in the first place. So one day I will do another acne video. I have one up on my channel, which I will link down below, but I would love to cover that topic more in depth. But today I thought I would just share with you what I'm doing right now in my life. Everything from treatments, lifestyle tips, products, just everything. Just what I do for my skin to maintain healthy, beautiful skin. And my skin is by no means perfect, but compared to what it was many years ago, it is day and night. And although dealing with cystic acne was traumatic for me, at least I was able to discover this passion of holistic health and holistic beauty, and now I can share it with you guys. In my opinion, the most important thing, the foundation of good skin is good nutrition. Is making sure that your body is nourished, because that's going to shine through on your skin. Whatever you put on the inside is going to show and reflect on the outside. So I personally don't eat any processed foods, I don't eat any seed oils, and I don't eat any refined sugars. I don't eat things that promote inflammation in the body, because if your body is inflamed, your skin is going to be inflamed. So for instance, if you're dealing with a lot of breakouts, you might want to do an elimination diet and see if you have some food sensitivities, and see what could be causing your breakouts. So when I was probably 10 years ago, I was highly reactive. I was reacting to so many foods. So if I had dairy, my skin would break out. If I had sugar, my skin would break out. Now I no longer react to foods, and I actually do quite well on dairy. I mean, I don't drink milk or anything, but I love cheese. Anybody that knows me knows that I am a brie and camembert fiend. I love it. I could eat it 24/7 if I could. One of my favorite nutrient-dense skincare meals is bone broth, which is really high in collagen. And then I add 2 eggs into that for some protein. I add a avocado for healthy fats, and then some peas to cool it down. And that is one of my favorite meals. I'll usually have that once a day. And if you're wondering what supplements I recommend for skin, I actually have a full video on that, so I will link that down below, because if I go into that, the video will just be too long. And along with clean eating comes clean drinking. Hydrating our body is so important for beautiful, healthy skin. When you're hydrated, your skin will look more plump. It won't be as dry and flaky if you're prone to dry skin. And it's really good if you are suffering from acne or skin issues, because it's gonna help flush your body out. But not all water is created equal. So personally, I love drinking spring water. I love going to a natural spring and collecting water, but I know that that's not easily accessible for all of us, including myself. It takes time to drive out to the spring and collect water. So a lot of the time I will just drink from my Berkey water filter that I filter tap water through. But try your hardest not to drink unfiltered tap water. Tap water can have things like endocrine disruptors, chlorine, even fluoride in it. And a really great book if you want to know more about estrogenics and things that are in our water and just our everyday food and products that we use. Read this book, Estrogeneration by Anthony G.J., PhD. This is such a good book, you guys. Highly recommend it, so I will link it down below in the description. Some other drinks that I love to drink for skin health is herbal teas, such as nettle tea. I love matcha tea. Matcha is really good for our skin. It's high in antioxidants. And then when I'm wanting something a little bit more bubbly and fun, I love drinking sparkling mineral water or sparkling spring water. I love adding frozen berries into my sparkling water to make it a little bit more special. But yeah, that's kind of what I drink in a day, but I try not to drink any sugary drinks. So one of the best, if not the best, rejuvenating, beautifying skin treatments is just getting a proper night's sleep. When I don't get a proper night's sleep, I 100% see it on my skin the next day. I see the dark circles, I see just dull, lifeless appearance in my skin. But one of the biggest things for getting quality sleep is having a comfortable bed and a comfortable mattress to sleep on. And that's why I want to thank my sponsor, Birch, today. Birch makes mattresses that are free from all polyurethane foams. You may not realize that your conventional foam mattresses, like your polyurethane mattress or your memory foam mattress, often contain chemical flame retardants and other toxic chemicals, things like mercury or other heavy metals, formaldehyde, phthalates, pesticides, and your foam mattress can be off-gassing these things. So now I've been sleeping on a Birch for a few years. I started with the original Birch and then I eventually upgraded to the Birch Luxe. And the Birch Luxe is just made with organic cashmere, New Zealand wool, North American steel springs, fair trade cotton, and natural latex. And Birch is made with natural flame retardant materials like wool. So you can rest easy knowing that you don't have any chemical flame retardants on your mattress, and we sleep every single day. So I think it's really important to just kind of be aware of our bedding. Also, their mattresses are free from fiberglass. You may have seen some news that some mattresses contain fiberglass, but Birch does not. And Birch also has many third-party certifications to ensure that your mattress is free from a long list of these chemicals. With your Birch mattress, you get a 100-night sleep trial as well as a 25-year warranty. And it's awesome because Birch delivers your mattress free to your front door if you're in the US. And they also recently introduced in-home setup and removal, so they will come set up your mattress and take your old mattress away, which is really convenient. So I really love my Birch mattress, and I know you will too. So if you're interested, you can click my link down below in the description or go to birchliving.com/holistic-habits to get 20% off your mattress plus 2 free pillows. I also use a water shower filter to filter out things like chlorine and other things that can negatively impact our health and our skin. And you guys, I notice a huge difference when I use a shower filter. My hair and my skin is softer. It's not as tight and dry when I get out of the shower. Also, sometimes water in the shower would make me itch. With a shower filter, I don't deal with that. Depending on where you live, your water will be treated with either chlorine or chloramines. So you want to look up what your water is treated with in your area. So my water is treated with chlorine, so I use a Sprite filter. I will insert a link down below, the one that I have. But if your water has chloramine, you will want to have a filter that filters that out. So I would recommend the Pro 1 Pro Max shower filter. Another thing I do consistently for the health of my skin is red light therapy. And I do red light therapy for about 10 minutes, usually 5 to 7 days out of the week. I try to be as consistent as possible with it because that's where you're really going to see a difference. There's many studies done on red light therapy to back up the claims. And a really great book if you are interested in learning more about red light therapy is The Ultimate Guide to Red Light Therapy by Ari Whitten. And I do have a whole video on red light therapy and the benefits on my channel, so I will link that down below in the description. But I'm going to read you this little section here. So it says, a wealth of human studies is proving red and near-infrared light therapy can reverse the signs of aging, repair damage from UV rays, and reduce the appearance of lines, wrinkles, and even hard-to-remove scars. A review of the research by Harvard professional Michael Hamblin, PhD, has found that red and near-infrared light therapy can reduce the signs of damage, DNA damage, and aging from UV rays, reduce wrinkles, reduce colored patches, hyperpigmentation, and skin discoloration, enhance collagen synthesis and collagen density. Research has shown it can enhance production of collagen by 31%. Accelerate repair in the epithelial layer of the skin, combat other skin conditions like acne, keloids, burns, herpes, and psoriasis, speed wound healing by enhancing skin tissue repair and growth of skin cells. So that's a little bit of what research has shown red light therapy can do. And I've definitely seen it in my own skin. I find my skin is a lot brighter when I'm consistently using red light therapy. And you probably have seen those red light therapy masks that have become really, really popular in the last few years. And those masks just target the face, which are great if you are just wanting to focus on rejuvenating your face. But for me, I really wanted to do the whole light red light therapy, near infrared light therapy, the whole body red and near infrared light therapy, because I wanted many of the other health benefits like faster recovery, more energy, better sleep. So instead of a mask, I decided to go with actual red light panels. So I have the Juve Quad panels and I absolutely love them. I've had them for a couple of years and I am just so grateful to have these red light therapy panels. They do both red light therapy and near infrared light therapy. And another reason I love having the full body panels is because then I can get my back and my butt, because sometimes those break out for me, and it's just really nice to be able to do the skin on my entire body. But of course, getting the full body panels is quite an investment, so maybe something like the Juve Go 3.0, this is their travel device, would be good if you just wanted to focus on certain areas of your body, or like I was mentioning, those LED masks for the face. But red light therapy is definitely something I love to utilize in my skincare routine. And another thing that I do is facial massage and gua sha. Although I will admit I am not always consistent with this. My mom actually really inspired me to do this. My mom isn't into skincare, beauty, all that stuff as much as I am, but she was very, very consistent with doing facial yoga and facial massage and facial exercises, and just seeing her doing that every day really inspired me to do it myself. I hold a lot of tension in my eyebrows and the center of my frown, so I usually focus on that. I will do a lot of massaging, and even right now just touching this, it's sore. So that's something that I need to really focus on. There's tons of different videos on YouTube for that. Maybe one day I will do a facial massage or facial exercise video. But it's just a great way of relieving tension in the face, because that tension will cause wrinkles and sagging of the skin. So that's really good, as well as scalp massage as well, because a lot of us don't realize that the tension in our scalp affects our face as well. On the topic of facial massage, gua sha, that's another thing you can do. So having a gua sha stone, this is a rose quartz one, they come in jade, or you can use a spoon. And I have a video on gua sha, which I'll link down below. But yeah, you basically massage the face. It helps with lifting and contouring the face, and it just feels really nice. It's very cool right now on my skin. And another thing you can do similar to gua sha is facial cupping. So this will help stimulate circulation to the skin. It'll help lift the skin, and they're just fun to use. So that's another little fun skincare tool. And speaking of tension in the face, I just want to mention again, looking at our screens all the time. This is my worst habit for my skin. I just have such a bad habit of it, and I'm really trying to work on it. So just kind of throughout the day, paying attention to tension in your face, paying attention to the tension in your face, and just every once in a while, just relaxing it all. And you'll probably notice how tense your face is, or at least I do. And if you have this same problem as me of being a frowner, we often are frowning in our sleep, and that's 6 to 8 hours a night that we are frowning. So an option is these frownies. So these act as like a splint or a cast on your forehead, so you basically can't move your forehead, and since it limits facial movement, you won't be frowning in your sleep. So that's another option to help kind of prevent wrinkles and tension in the face. And of course, I can't do a skincare video without mentioning one of my biggest passions, which is natural and organic skincare. Ever since I dealt with that severe acne, I have been so conscious about the ingredient list on my skincare. I love clean beauty, and it's really helped me maintain healthy skin over the years. So if you guys watch my videos a lot, you probably have seen me mention a time or two about Blue Beautifly. They are my favorite natural skincare company. I've used them for quite a few years now, and my family uses them as well. They just make really high quality natural skincare. And I also love Glow Beauty for things like vitamin C and more of the active stuff. Our skin is our largest organ, and it absorbs whatever we put on it. Especially as women, we put on so many different products that contain so many different chemicals and ingredients, and that's going into our body, and it's affecting our hormones. It's overloading us with toxins. And I just am very passionate about what I put on my body, because I know whatever I put on my body is going to end up in my body more than likely. So I'm always scanning the ingredient list, and it's just not worth it to me to put anything that could put my health at risk onto my skin. I use sunscreen on my face every day, but I make sure it's a physical sunscreen, not a chemical sunscreen, because the chemical sunscreens are potentially cancer causing and they are endocrine disruptors. So I make sure it's a physical sunscreen made with non-nanoized zinc oxide. For my face, I love the Glow Beauty Plum Primer sunscreen. It's my favorite sunscreen that I use every day. And then if I am going out to the beach all day long or something and I need sunscreen on my body, I will use the Raw Elements sunscreen. But for the most part, I allow my body to be free of sunscreen, and I just soak up the vitamin D. So now moving on to skin treatments. I love hearing what skin treatments other people do. So this is kind of an exciting part of the video, I guess. So my number one skincare treatment that I have been doing consistently for the last 3 years is facial acupuncture, also known as cosmetic acupuncture. And I've actually had Julie, my cosmetic facial acupuncturist, on my channel before. I love her. She's a very close friend of mine now, and she's just so knowledgeable about the skin. So I've learned so much from her. And facial acupuncture is wonderful because it works on the root underlying imbalances that could be causing skin problems and skin sagging, wrinkles, acne, dark circles, all of that. So I love facial acupuncture because it's just a very holistic way of treating these issues. So when I go in for a facial acupuncture session, Julie is working on my face, and she has points in my body as well. So we work on my hormones, digestion, whatever issue I'm dealing with at the time. We work on the whole body, including the face. So for instance, I get a lot of tension in my forehead. I frown a lot. I kind of squint at my phone a lot. That's a bad habit that I am trying to stop, is looking at my screens too often. And Julie's always getting after me because I'll be on my phone. I'll be like, and she's like, Sarah, stop doing that. When she does facial acupuncture, she'll do a lot of work on the motor points and just releasing a lot of tension in my jaw, in my forehead. And my face just looks so lifted after, and this area of my forehead looks so much more open. And I just continue to go to my treatments to maintain them. And it's my favorite thing ever is going to my acupuncture treatments. And I'm so lucky that I found Julie. And then something I have been considering for a long time is getting halo laser. And the only reason I would do halo laser, because I'm actually terrified of doing any like laser treatments on my skin or anything like that. The only reason is I do still have textural issues from when I had cystic acne. So although, the redness and stuff, a lot of that has gone down, I still do have little indents in my skin. So it's something that, has been an insecurity of mine for many years. And although my skin has greatly improved, it is not it's not 100%. So I have considered doing that, mainly for the specific reason of when I'm filming, sometimes if it's shadowy lighting, it looks not the best. I don't know if I'll do it, but if any of you guys have had experience with halo laser, let me know in the comments because I would love to know your experience. I have had a laser done before. Last summer, I was doing clear silk laser, which is basically it's like a lunchtime laser. There's no downtime, so you can even do it in the summertime. I always protect my skin anyways though, but I was getting that done at Glow Dermal Therapy here in Vancouver, British Columbia. The owner, Amanda, is absolutely amazing. She's very knowledgeable about skin. If you are wanting to do something like lasers or facials and you are in the Vancouver area, I highly recommend checking her out. I will link her clinic down below in the description box. And clear silk laser was really good for diffusing some of the redness, getting some of the redness out of my skin, and I really loved it. But I haven't done it since last summer. And then another treatment that I have done quite a few times is micro needling. And micro needling, the reason I was getting it done was for the textural issues, the acne scars that I was dealing with. So I did quite a few micro needlings probably 6 or 7 or 8 years back. And yeah, it's great for promoting collagen because it's basically creating little micro traumas in your skin, and then your body produces the collagen. So to me, that's kind of like more of a natural treatment because it's your own body that's healing. It's not like you're injecting something into your skin. So I think that is pretty much everything I do to maintain healthy skin. I really hope you enjoyed this video and got something out of it. Let me know whatever skincare tips you guys love to do down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!